Hi everyone, I'm Christine Jossie of Mail Something Pretty, and today I'm going to show you how to make this fun and easy. This is an easy version of a side step card. So you have this little side step here, and so this is easy. This does not require any of the cutting to make this punch out. You're going to love it. And so this is kind of my versions. This was a club project for October, and everybody had fun with it and really liked the ease, and they really was like surprised at how easy it was. So actually someone had mailed me this card, which I loved, and she put a little message on the inside, or you can write it on the back. And so I copied it. So I just kind of took measurements and figured it out, and that's what we do, right? So I came up with this version. So I used all the paper, I'll show you actually, from, I forget what it's called, Rustic Harvest. And so it is in the 2022 holiday catalog, and it's awesome. It was so popular, it sold out for a bit, but it's back. So you get all these fun papers. So you get two of each. Oh, I had 2 packs, so that's why I kind of threw mine together. You get 2 pages of each design. And so you can use, any of them, black and white. And the cool thing is a lot of this black and white you can color in, and I'm going to show you in a second what that looks like. I'm just trying to see what the last page is. Oh, it's the same one. So you can, I have a little sample here. I started coloring my pumpkins, and I just used blends markers. So I used pumpkin pie, and I use Mossy Meadow, and I use bronze, but you could certainly use soft suede or early espresso. You could use all olive, kind of need the orange. So I use the pumpkin pie, but you can kind of see the version. This is left alone, and then this side is colored in. So super easy to do, and it just gives a whole nother look to the paper. I kind of like it with all the white, but it just gives it another look. So let's get to it. Let me show you how to make this really easy side step card. So I'm using for my card base, I've already cut the pieces. I'm going to tell you what they are. Cajun Craze. I think that pairs really nicely with the pumpkins. And so this is my messy notes. I called it Nancy's card because Nancy mailed it to me. But your card base is 8 by 5.5. So 8 by 5.5. So you can get 2 bases with 1 piece of cardstock. So you're going to score it at 3 inches, at 6 inches, and at 7 inches. Okay, so you're going to hold it the landscape, and then you're going to score at 3, 6, and 7. And then you have this extra piece. This is the part that comes out, and that is 2 3/4 by 6. So 2 3/4 by 6, and then you're going to score it at 1 3/4. So that's it. That's all you're cutting, minus your pretty pieces. So those pieces, actually, since I have it out there, I'll tell you because my notes are messy. This top piece, the green one here, is 2.5 by 4. So that's going to go right here. This little strip is 3/4 inches by 5 1/4. And the piece that goes on the front on this piece right here, that is 2 3/4 by 5. So 2 3/4 by 5. So that is, hopefully you can see, take a screenshot. I know they're messy, but hopefully you can read them. All right, so let's put it together. So I have everything squared. So you're going to kind of fold it accordion. So I have the little part right here. So I'm going to fold that like that. That's where your accordion fold is, your little step, and then this piece goes back. I am going to use a bone folder because I want this to be able to stand up really nicely. Let's open this up. That really makes it nice, kind of clean edges. So it, folds just like that. And then we're just going to put on our pieces. So this is going to go right there. Again, there's so many fun patterns. You can really vary it up. You can make all different kinds of papers. Make this a birthday card, make this a Christmas card. This is definitely a nice layout to do a lot of things. And then this little strip is going to go right here on the front. like that. Okay, let that dry. So I must have something, oh yeah, I have something sticky. That's why it was sticking. So that goes like that. And then this piece is gonna go, you can kind of envision it on top. So let me put that aside for a second. So this, I'm gonna have my little tab, it's gonna be on the top, and then this is gonna get glued right there. Again, that's gonna get folded. So here's like, not that it's even tricky, but this is what I suggest you do first. Before you put this together, you want to put your little greeting here. So this one says, just thinking of you today. Nice fall card. This one says, a paper hug from me. I have other, I was trying to show the people in club options. You get thank you, pleasant little note. I was trying to use what I had. Stay wonderful. And then I use bigger circles, to a friend that makes me smile. This one barely fit. Beyond grateful. So whatever you want to do, like I gave them choices of 2 circles. So what I'm going to actually do, I'm going to actually turn this one into a Halloween card. So since I have been using this set a lot, I think the Halloween happiness is going to fit right on my circle. Yeah. Actually, I'm not going to use the pad because it's a red rubber. I'm going to use my Stays On blacks. I think it's a better, I shouldn't say better, it's a darker black than the Memento. There we go, Halloween happiness. Because we have the pumpkins, so I think that works. All right, so I'm actually going to put this on first, and I am going to use dimensionals. You can do it flat. Some of mine I think are flat and some have dimensionals on them. I'm just going to eyeball about that. So I'm going to put that right here. And the reason why I put that on first is now we can decide exactly where that's going to go. So I'm going to just kind of eyeball the center of it. So I'm just going to put glue just on the bottom, or whatever adhesive you're using. I just put it on the bottom, and I'm going to line it up edge to edge, or bottom to bottom, so it's flush. All right, so this is the only tricky part of this card, because a couple of people didn't do it quite right. I'm going to put glue just on that upper edge. So I flip the whole thing over, glue up the edge, and then just fold this down. They were folding the whole thing down, so you don't want to do that. You want to have this closed and flat and just fold this down. And that way you know it's flat, it'll fit in the envelope. And there you go. There is your side step, your easy side step card. And the only other thing I'm going to do is just put on a little, some linen thread. Just going to tie a little bow. And I'm going to use, this is what we did. We took a glue dot, a mini glue dot rather. Oh, they're on this side. One roll of mine is on the inside and one roll of mine is on the outside, and I forget which roll is which. Okay, so I took a glue dot and just rolling it into a ball. Uh-oh, there we go, I dropped it. And I'm just going to put that right there. And the reason why I rolled it in a ball is just to make it smaller, because this knot is so tiny. So then when I stick that onto my knot, you won't see the glue dot. Just going to push it on there pretty good with my tweezers. There you go. So it's just a little added texture in there. So that is the easy side step without really much cutting. Because I'm sure you've seen some of the other ones you have to cut into the cardstock to make this pop out. I think this is much easier just with an extra piece. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me put out, they're all the same except for the greetings. If you, let me know if you liked it. If you have not already, be sure to click the bell so you get notifications alerted to you whenever I upload new videos. And you can always sign up for my mailing list if you're not on it already. Just do that at my blog, mailsomethingpretty.com, and just fill in your name and email, and you'll be on my mailing list, and you'll get an exclusive tutorial sent right to your mailbox right away. So thank you very much for watching. I am Christine Josti of Mail Something Pretty, and I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.